Abramova is here with you, and you're watching the next issue of the SportLife program. As usual, the past week has pleased us with the high-profile and interesting news from the world of MMA. Today, the heroes of the agenda are once again the former champions of the M1 Global League performing in the UFC. And I'll tell you all about it right now. You already know that on February 5th, UFC Fight Night 200 took place in Las Vegas. The main event of the evening was a duel between Sean Strickland, who defeated his opponent by a split decision of the judges, and Jack Hermanson. But we would like to pay attention to another, no less interesting fight. Former M1 Global welterweight champion Shavkat Rakhmonov knocked down Carlston Harris with a beautiful kick from the U-turn, then finished the opponent with a knockout in the first round and became the owner of the tournament bonus for the performance of the evening, receiving $50,000 in addition to the fee. This fight brought the Kazakh athlete the 15th victory with 0 defeats, while for Harris it was the 5th consecutive failure. According to the undefeated Kazakh fighter, he would like to hold his next fight against Brazilian Michel Pereira. I am ready to fight with anyone, top 10, top 15, who will be given. If not even the top 15, that give me Michel Pereira. He is a very interesting, active and a good fighter. He recently defeated my teammate Andre Fialho, and I'm ready to make a show and to prove my level in duel with him. Rakhmonov plans to return to the octagon in the summer of this year. As we mentioned earlier, a high-profile event, UFC 273 tournament, is planned in Jacksonville, USA in April. As part of the co-main fight of the evening, a rematch should take place between our compatriot interim UFC lightweight champion Peter Yan and Aljamain Sterling, who at the 259th tournament took the title of champion of the organization due to Peter's disqualification in March of the last year. Yan just misjudged the opponent's position, gave him a forbidden knee to the head, and lost the title because the American refused to continue the fight. Interestingly, a year later, the American fighter cannot forget the aforementioned duel and shares his thoughts about it on social networks. The American wrote on his Twitter, "Take that fake belt off Yan, #actor." As expected, the fighters couldn't avoid the exchange of pleasantries in the info environment. Fighters now and then pass messages to each other on their personal pages or through interviews. For example, Sterling writes in his Twitter account, "Personally, I think I'll sub him in the first round," or "In the first duel, I won every exchange. Those who think otherwise clearly didn't watch the fight, and I love that thing that he is better than me, and that there is still someone to bet money on him. It will be the perfect moment to say I told you so." At the same time, on his personal Instagram page, Peter responds to his fans as follows: "There will be sparks in Florida, Jacksonville on April 9th. I will defeat this clown." We will expect the outcome of the match with great interest. Meanwhile, the MMA series continues to delight its fans with new events. In just a couple of days, on February 12th in Voronezh, we will host another tournament, MMA Series-48 Fight Riot, the main match of which will be the confrontation of heavyweights Sergey Diagonov and Natalicia Ofilia. 202 kilograms as total in the cage for both fighters. Bouts in the heavyweight category always hit with weights. This time, these two gonna share the octagon. Muram Hero from the club Malot and the Brazilian with a clear love for the history of Japan and the nickname Shogun. For Natalicio, this fight will be the first one in the MMA series, but he boasts an impressive record of 16 wins and 5 losses. At the same time, in the framework of his last 2 duels held in September and December last year, the athlete got both victories. Sergey Diagonov is well known to our viewers. His last appearance in the cage took place in September 21st, where at the Guerrilla MMA Series-39 MRC 007 event, the fighter defeated Vitaly Kisilov at the 27th second of the first round with the help of a submission. This fight was the 3rd consecutive victory within our events, and Sergey will have to show his strength again in the challenger match on February 12th in the fight for the title of the bronze belt winner of the series. Diagonov's professional record is 12 wins and 2 losses. Women's fights are always the decoration of any evening, and therefore I have every reason to say that you obviously missed them. And we have something to please you with. As part of the main card, Anastasia Frolova and Marina Nika will share the cage. Anastasia Frolova is familiar to our viewers from the 23rd tournament of the series, Time of New Heroes, held in December of the 20th year. Then this lady was defeated by a submission in the first 5 minutes in a fight with Anna Remneva, who has not performed on our ground since then. Anastasia's opponent this time will be a girl from Moldova, Marina Nika, who defeated Julchubaka Zidinara by technical knockout in the first minute 12 second of the second round at the 39th event of the series, held last September. Will Anastasia Frolova be able to close her defeat and Marina Nika to continue her victory path? We will find out very soon. In the meantime, we wish the two charming ladies good luck in the upcoming event. And the rest of the participants of the upcoming tournament you will now see on your TV screens. First of all, let's talk about those who have already participated in our events. In the pair of Nikita Severov and Dmitry Zasanets, each fighter has 1 victory in the series and 0 defeats. The first defeated his opponent Sidorenko Vladlen at the 42nd event of the series by technical knockout in the second round. And Dmitry took the victory over Murat Saidov at the 29th tournament with the same technique, but at the end of the first 5 minutes. Maxim Viktorov with a 6-1 record has an interesting habit of coming to us for a victory once in 16 events. His first performance on our ground took place in October of the 20th year at the 16th event, where he defeated Sharapov Islam by submission in the first round. Then he took the victory from Alexander Balaur by technical knockout in the initial 5 minutes at the 32nd event. And now, after 16 tournaments, once again he is obviously going for a new win. His opponent this time will be Alexei Biliberdin, who has not yet performed on our ground, but has a record of 6 wins and 3 losses. Ilkin Shakuraliev with a 3-2 record has the opportunity to close his defeat, obtaining a duel with Shamil Abdulkhalikov at the 43rd event. His opponent will be the debutant of the series, Abbas Abrohman, who has so far only 1 duel on a professional level. In the case of Medvedev Ruslan and Hanov Ilyas, both fighters were defeated in their last fights. Ruslan lost to Alexander Podmarov at the 33rd Super event in Barvicha by decision, and Ilyas lost to Maxim Kotelnikov in the same way at the 22nd event in February last year. We will see which of the fighters will be able to close their failures, and we wish good luck to every fighter without any exception. And I want to remind you that there is less and less time left until the end of voting in the framework of the MMA-TV.com Awards 2021. If you have a desire to support your favorite fighter with your voice, then I suggest you to do it as soon as possible on the MMA-TV.com website. Perhaps it is your voice that will be decisive. And this was the SportLife program and its host Alexandra Abramova. Don't miss the most interesting news from the world of mixed martial arts and the life of the MMA series. Watch the SportLife program every Thursday on the MMA-TV.com TV channel.